The God of the Woods by Liz Moore. Audiobook. Book summary in English. To create an in-depth and engaging 1,200-word summary of The God of the Woods by Liz Moore, I will weave in intricate details, fully developing its key plotlines, characters, and themes, while maintaining the mystery and suspense to intrigue readers. Here's the summary. In The God of the Woods, Liz Moore crafts a hauntingly atmospheric tale of family secrets, privilege, and the weight of unresolved trauma. Set against the dense, shadowed forests of upstate New York, the novel begins with a jarring discovery. 13-year-old Barbara Van Laar, the heiress to a sprawling legacy, disappears from her bed one humid summer night in 1975. Her absence echoes a tragedy from over a decade earlier when her brother, Bear Van Laar, vanished under equally mysterious circumstances. The dual disappearances become the dark thread binding generations of the Van Laar family, leaving a trail of grief, suspicion, and unanswered questions. The novel opens in the summer of 1975 at Camp Emerson, a prestigious retreat owned by the wealthy Van Laar family. Barbara Van Laar is not just another camper. As the heir to the Van Laar fortune, she is a girl caught between worlds, both envied and alienated. On the surface, her life is one of privilege and power, but the pressures of being part of such an affluent family weigh heavily on her. Beneath her confident, rebellious demeanor lies a teenager yearning for connection and autonomy. Barbara's disappearance shakes the camp to its core. Whispers spread among the staff and campers as the police descend on the campgrounds. The investigation quickly uncovers fissures within the Van Laar family, painting a stark picture of a dynasty that is far from untouchable. But this isn't the first time tragedy has struck the Van Laars. 14 years earlier, Barbara's older brother Bear had also disappeared during a seemingly routine hike with their grandfather. His body was never found, and the Van Laar family's carefully constructed facade began to crumble. Moore masterfully layers the story through multiple timelines, offering readers glimpses into the Van Laar family's past, Barbara's last days at camp, and the present-day search efforts. In the 1950s, we meet Alice Van Laar, Barbara's mother, as a young woman entering into an arranged marriage with Peter Van Laar III. Their union is less about love and more about consolidating wealth and status. Alice's life is one of loneliness, made bearable only by her bond with her firstborn son, Bear. Through Alice's eyes, we see the cracks in Peter's charming, controlling persona. Peter's affair with Alice's sister Delphine not only betrays her but sows the seeds of discord and resentment that linger in the family for decades. Bear's disappearance in 1961 is a turning point for the Van Laar family. During a hike with his grandfather in the dense Adirondack woods surrounding their estate, Bear vanishes without a trace. Peter Sr., the family patriarch, insists on keeping the matter quiet to protect the family name, but the search for Bear becomes a media frenzy. The only suspect is Carl Stoddard, a handyman with a troubled past who works at Camp Emerson. Carl's sudden death from a heart attack leaves the case unsolved and casts a long shadow over the Van Laar estate. For Alice, Bear's disappearance is a loss too great to bear. Her grief drives her to addiction and isolates her further from her family. In the present timeline of 1975, Barbara's disappearance forces Louise Donahue, a young camp counselor, into the spotlight. Louise is no stranger to hardship. As the primary caregiver for her younger brother and someone juggling financial pressures, she takes on the summer job at Camp Emerson to make ends meet. Louise's sharp intellect and compassionate nature make her a compelling lens through which we view the unfolding mystery. However, she has secrets of her own, including a clandestine affair with Lee Towson, a kitchen staff member at the camp. Through Louise's perspective, Moore introduces a cast of characters who each contribute to the growing tension. There's John Paul McClellan Jr., Louise's fiancé and the godson of Peter Van Laar III. John Paul's loyalty to the Van Laar family complicates his relationship with Louise, who increasingly feels trapped by societal expectations and the weight of her obligations. Meanwhile, Tracy, Barbara's closest friend at camp, provides an intimate look into Barbara's last days. Tracy recalls Barbara's defiance against her family's expectations and her fascination with the woods, which she saw as both a place of refuge and danger. The novel's title, The God of the Woods, is both a literal and symbolic reference. The dense Adirondack forests, with their towering pines and hidden trails, are a character in themselves. They are silent witnesses to the tragedies that have befallen the Van Laar family, their impenetrable depths mirroring the layers of secrets buried within the family. The woods evoke an almost mythical power, representing both freedom and entrapment, safety and peril. As the search for Barbara intensifies, Moore delves into themes of privilege, power, and the hidden dynamics of wealth. The Van Laar family's influence extends far beyond their estate, shielding them from scrutiny even as their lives unravel. In contrast, the camp staff and the local community live under the weight of their own struggles, often invisible to the Van Laars. Through Louise's and Lee's eyes, Moore captures the stark divide between those who serve and those who are served. The narrative crescendos as the investigation uncovers long-buried secrets. Barbara's disappearance is revealed to be more than a simple act of rebellion or a tragic accident. It ties directly to the Van Laar family's history, exposing betrayals, cover-ups, and the devastating consequences of silence. The past and present collide in a series of revelations that challenge every character's understanding of truth and loyalty. In its final act, the novel confronts the cyclical nature of trauma and the cost of unspoken truths. The Van Laar family's refusal to address their pain has perpetuated a legacy of loss, leaving their children to grapple with the consequences. Yet, amidst the darkness, there are glimmers of hope and resilience. Louise emerges as a beacon of strength, determined to uncover the truth and break free from the constraints of her circumstances. Liz Moore's The God of the Woods is a masterclass in suspense and storytelling. Her prose is both lyrical and precise, capturing the emotional weight of her characters' struggles while painting vivid images of the Adirondack landscape. The novel's intricate plotting and deeply human themes ensure that it resonates long after the final page. For readers or listeners seeking a story that combines the allure of a gripping mystery with the emotional depth of a family saga, The God of the Woods delivers on every front. It is a tale of loss and redemption, of the secrets we keep and the truths that set us free. Whether devoured in print or experienced as an audiobook, this novel will leave you spellbound, eagerly piecing together the clues in the shadowed depths of the woods. This detailed summary captures the essence of Liz Moore's novel while keeping the reader intrigued, setting the stage for them to explore the full story.